Hi, I'm Sean Gregory from Time.com, and I recently covered the North American One-Armed Golfer Association Championships in Las Vegas. One-armed golf has been around for a long, long time, and these guys are good. 300-yard drives, 20-foot, 30-foot pitches right by the hole. And you know, when you watch these guys swing with one arm, you're thinking they have no muscle mass on half their body. How can they whip it so fast? How can they whip it so hard? It's the timing. The timing is unbelievable. They have to take a backswing without the benefit of a second hand guiding the club back and get the club head in perfect position and generate the speed and the mass and everything that you know two-handed golfers have to do to hit it straight down the fairway. And when you watch it, you know, you just can't keep your eyes off it. Steve Kevian, a bond salesman from Montreal, is particularly unique. He lost feeling in his legs in a car accident when he was 18 years old. So he has two good hands and two bad legs, but he plays with one hand because he needs his other hand to keep himself balanced with a crutch. So watching him play is unbelievable. You would think golfing with one arm is a total disadvantage, and in many cases it is. However, some say that on some strokes, one-arm golf is a definite advantage. So you think there's an advantage to chipping with one arm?
Chipping with one arm.
Why do you say that? Because there's more control?
Because I see all those guys who's got the yips, and I see that the two hands are not working properly together. So why don't you try it with one arm? You just let the club do the job, you know? It's just as simple.
Right. One thing that's surprising is how golf is rehab for these guys, mentally and physically. You know, they get out on the course, and they're not outsiders anymore. It's a huge self-esteem thing. So there's that camaraderie. These guys have all been through, you know, some cases they've been through horrible accidents. Some guys were born this way. But it comes from the heart, and, you know, you got to admire the joy that golf brings to these guys. You can see it in their eyes and how they talk about it and how they play the game. A little background on these groups. The British Society, the Society of One-Armed Golfers, has been around for 75 years. It started out in Scotland in 1932 as a way for World War I amputees to compete. The North American organization was founded by a bunch of guys from Louisville back in 2000. They're newer, and they are competitive with each other. American versus American, American versus Canadian, American versus European. These guys want to beat each other bad.
Oh, very competitive. We want to win. We don't want to lose anything to anybody.
And this competition will come to a crescendo in Louisville, where the Ryder Cup is taking place. A few days before the Ryder Cup, there's going to be something called the Fight Master Cup, which is a battle between the North American team and the British Society. It's a Ryder Cup style match, and it's going to get attention, it's going to get a crowd, and these guys are going to step out of obscurity.
The main idea of this is to publicize both organizations, not only within our own countries but worldwide, and to show people there's got to be people out there with one arm or with a disability that can't use an arm, that they can play golf. Right. And they can play golf well.
One North American to look out for is this guy, John Getchell, who hit this unbelievable clutch 12-foot putt from the fringe to win the North American Championship in Vegas. I'd personally advise Tiger Woods and the American crew to check out the one-armers at next year's Ryder Cup. They might just get a few tips.